This afternoon it is warm and balmy, yet slightly autumnal here in the lowveld of South Africa. I am sitting in a small field of Melanus repens, or the Natal redtop. It's a gorgeous grass, and it's just got to seed, or gone to seed, and you can see that the younger seeds are still tinged with pink, which is very pretty when the light shines on it. Panda is on camera, and we are going out to see what we can find in the wilderness today. We don't have any specific goal in mind because we had an incredible morning, so we're probably going to head down towards a waterhole over there and see if we can't find some elephants. We had an amazing elephant sighting this morning. Perhaps we'll have a repeat. Otherwise, we'll just take what the wilderness chooses to give us. Right, we've come to the little waterhole here where I was hoping to find some elephants. There are no elephants here, but there is a hippopotamus, and you can just see his bubbles there in the water. He's moving to the left. You can see him moving. He's going to pop up just above my head. There he is. Whoa! Hi! We should probably prepare to move fairly quickly if he indicates displeasure with us. But thus far, he seems relatively calm. This hippo's been in here for a while. I don't think he's actually that young. Often you'll find young bulls like this on their own, but he's been on his own for a long time. And he just seems to be a bit of a solitary loner. So this hippo is in probably equal measure fearful, yet defensive of his patch of water here. And he feels safe there because he can go under the water. We haven't threatened to try and chase him out. We haven't got into the water, which would make a big difference. And the big thing about hippo is that as long as you don't get between them and the water, or into the water with them, they're normally pretty relaxed. Dewey, the now disappeared hippopotamus, is not the only creature sitting here at the water. There is a large, what looks like serrated hinged terrapin on a log over there we'll have a look at now. Now, the serrated hinged terrapin is quite difficult to discern from its cousin, the marsh terrapin. It's supposed to have serrations on the hind end of its carapace, but sometimes those are quite difficult to see, and sometimes, what I swear, a marsh terrapins also have those serrations. He's also supposed to have whiskers, but I don't see any whiskers on that one. So it's possible he's a marsh terrapin, but I'm pretty sure he's a serrated hinged terrapin because those are the ones that are supposed to live in these large water bodies.
Perfect.
We've enjoyed our waterhole. No elephants have come down. Good hippo, good terrapin. African harrier hawk flew overhead, and now we shall move on. Well, round the corner we came, and here is a herd of elephants. Just walking slowly towards us, so I think we'll sit exactly where we are and wait for them to come drifting by. Hopefully with no ill intent or any desire to dent our brand new car. Well, here they are having a drink. So they obviously found some mud that they threw on themselves. Didn't think it was really drinkable water, and they've come now to this pan, which I suppose is probably quite clean post the rain that we had last week. But it certainly won't be water that you or I might like to drink. You are a terrifying creature. What is your name? Gary. Oh, Gary's not a very terrifying name. Goodbye, Gary. There goes Gary. Right, Gary's moved off into the comfort of 2 bushes where he can still be warmed by the sun and eat his fill of green grass, it looks like he's going for. We'll carry on. There's a little waterhole down the road here and we'll go and have a look what's happening over there. Bye, Gary. There is a tiny little bird called a 3-banded plover. And the 3-banded plover is making his way along the shoreline, looking for little snails and other aquatic invertebrates. And around just about every waterhole of similar size, and in fact a bit smaller than this, you'll find a couple of 3-banded plovers, and frequently they are being chased by blacksmith lapwings. Why there is an eternal battle or an eternal war between these 2 species is unclear. I suppose there is some overlap in their food niches, but I mean, what's not to love about that tiny little 3-banded plover as he tootles along the shoreline, looking for all the world like he belongs in a fairy tale or a children's novel. The 3-banded plover has moved off to the north, the elephants have gone off to the south, and it's time for us to start meandering back towards camp. The sun has set and the last embers of the day are glowing over the western horizon.